This video has been divided to Part A, Segmental Reporting Mfrs 8, and Part B, Interim Report Mfrs 134. So let's have a look for Part A, Segmental Reporting.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Hairil bin Ahmad. Astro is a short form for All ASEAN Sat TV and Radio Operator. Astro is the Southeast Asia top cross-media worker by means of direct-to-home satellite TV service in Malaysia, Brunei, Singapore, Indonesia, and other parts of Southeast Asia. Astro also was granted an exclusive license, a sole pay television provider by the Malaysian federal government until 2017. In 1996, All Asia Broadcast Centre was headquartered at Bukit Jalil and launched its on-satellite subscription service. At the same time, the Mfrs satellite network began with the launch of Mfrs 1. The new pay television service named Astro launched and started broadcasting with 22 television channels and 8 radio channels. During the year 2003, Astro had a role in the market as both the pay TV provider and a media brand in Southeast Asia. Different brands were created for program and event and were handled by different managers, making both a different identity in the same association. In 2006, Astro launched the Astro Max system containing a digital video recording facility allowing its customer to record program into the hard disk. On 1st July 2007 onwards, Astro On Demand sample was commenced and was completely edited to inform the customer about the new platform. For our information, on 14th July, the company changed the company name to Astro Holdings Sdn Bhd due to AAA and was delisted from Bursa Malaysia. Objective of the company is to make the best use of its shareholder vote by means of increasing the size of its business by developing and providing a new opportunity in the media production internationally in order to get sustained growth in revenue with a view of early cash flow generation.
My name is Muhammad Alif Hakimi bin Alias. Let's take a look into Astro management approach. Under Mfrs 8, Chief Operating Decision Maker need to consider some factors to having a reporting segment. The factors is: first, the nature of business activity; second, existence of managers responsible for the activity; and third, the information presented to the board of the director. Type of segment: Astro Malaysia Holding Berhad mainly use business segment as their operating segment because the entity is engaged in providing individual product or services or a group of related product or services. We will later this operating segment with more detail later. Astro Chief Operating Decision Maker is Ewan Smith. He is holding a position as Chief Operating Officer and Chief Executive Officer. His responsibilities are essentially controlling the management committee and has control over the operating decision made. Move on to the next topic, which is reproduce a segmental report. These are operating segments for Astro Malaysia Holding Berhad. First is television, which is television services including content, creation, aggregation and distribution, magazine publication and distribution, and multimedia interactive services. Second is radio broadcasting services. Astro Radio is the #1 radio network in Malaysia. Since 1996, they have been entertaining and delighting their fans with great content. Third is home shopping. Astro provides a channel which is Go Shop, an all-inclusive online and offline shopping platform for finding all the best brands from around the world under one roof at unbeatable price and free delivery in Malaysia. Next is On The Go. Astro Go is a complimentary application for all Astro customers to enjoy their favorite show and channel on their smartphone, tablet, and computer at any time, anywhere in Malaysia. Lastly, there are such as broadband bundle. Astro and Broadband offer Astro content with Maxis high-speed fiber broadband or LCT broadband for customers to enjoy the best entertainment through Astro while staying connected with high-speed internet.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. I'm Nushai Afrika binti Ramli and I will continue to explain regarding segmental report. For this business operating segment, The operating segment will be analyzed using quantitative 10% threshold test to classify the business segment into reportable segment or non-reportable segment. The 10% threshold test will be calculated using any three methods, which are using revenue, profit or loss, or asset. For our assignment purpose, we use revenue method in conducting 10% threshold test. If the operating segment meets 10% threshold test, it is classified as reportable segment. Information that did not meet threshold requirement are not classified as reportable segment, and it is to be combined and disclosed under all other segment category. To conduct revenue of 10% threshold test, we must calculate the combined revenue of all operating segments. If the revenue, which is external and internal of one segment, exceeds 10% of combined revenue of all operating segments, hence the segment will be classified as reportable segment. Next, we look at the company report. Based on Astro's operating segment on television, the percent that we get after dividing the external and internal revenue with combined revenue of all operating segments is 35.16%. Since 35.16% exceeds 10%, hence the television is classified as reportable segment. Same goes to the radio, home shopping, and on the go, since the calculation exceeds 10%, hence these operating segments are classified as reportable segment. However, the calculated percent of others are less than 10%. Therefore, these are classified as non-reportable segment. On the other hand, we also have 75% threshold test. According to GAAP requirement, the combined revenues earned by sales to external customers in the separately reportable operating segment must be at least 75% of the total consolidated revenues across all operating segments. If the total less than 75%, additional operating segments shall be identified as reportable segment until at least 75% of the entity's revenue is included in reportable segment. So, through this working, we can see that our company have reportable segment for television, radio, home shopping, and on the go. The first step is total of external revenue of reportable segment. The total revenue of reportable segment is 4,906,996 ringgit. Next, to use the 75% threshold test, the total revenue of reportable segment will be divided with the total external revenue of the company. The total external revenue of the company is 4,911,803 ringgit. This is the new segmental report that we have allocated the segment according to reportable and non-reportable. Next, we move on to advantages of segmental reporting. First, transparency. Segmental reporting can reveal which areas are profitable and which are drained on the bottom of the line. Second, complete or intelligibility. It is easy to have a wide view of the entity's past performance and understand the business and its potential cash flow through segmental reporting. Last but not least, lower cost of capital. This is because it is lower risk for investment in an equity of company information in the segment report. However, there are also disadvantages of segmental reporting. For example, data manipulation. Management can manipulate the data in their style to have a better performance in order to have a better perspective from the internal and external user. Besides that, it can also cause misunderstanding. This is the result from attempting to view parts of a total company as if they were independent units subject to independent valuation. Lastly, emphasis on present. This is because the segment reporting is focusing too much on short-term numbers.
Hi, my name is Noshakir Natasha binti Nafia. We have done part A, so let's continue with part B, Interim Report MFRS 134. For the first question, basis of preparation of interim report. Based on Mfrs 134, interim reporting is the financial report that is prepared for the short period which is shorter than a full financial year. There are two types of basis of preparation of the interim report, which are integer method and district method. For the integer method, interim report is a fraction of the annual report times with the fraction of the period. And for the district method, the report are prepared on the periodic basis. Two accountability that been used in preparing an interim report is Mfrs 16 and Mfrs 13. Mfrs 16 is leases. Leases is agreement between the owner of the asset and the user of the asset to use the asset for a specific period of time. Next is Mfrs 13, fair value measurement. Fair value measurement is basically a guidance for the user to use the fair value measurement for their asset. There are 6 types of interim report. First is statement of financial position, statement of profit or loss, statement of changes in equity, statement of other comprehensive income, statement of cash flow, and selected explanatory note. Okay, let's have a look for period of the current and the comparative for each statement. First statement is financial position. For the current interim reporting is at 31st January 2020. Comparative as at 31st January 2019. Next is statement of profit or loss. Current interim reporting is at 1st February 2019 to 31st January 2020 as we compare with 1st February 2018 to 31st January 2019. While for other comprehensive income, statement of cash flow, statement of changes in equity, the current interim report is at 1st November of 2019 to 31st January 2020, compared with 1st November 2018 to 31st January 2019, respectively. For question E, the two adjustments we made is for inventory. As at 31st January 2020, the cost of the inventory is 13.1, while the NRV, net receivable value, is 10.8 million. So adjustment that we make is the value of the inventory is lower between the cost and the NRV. So the value of the inventory is 10.8 million. For second adjustment, we make for account receivable. Previously, account receivables stayed as 669 million ringgit. We make an estimate collectible rate for 80%. We then report account receivable as 535.2 million ringgit. Here is an extract of statement of financial position as at 31st January 2020 for both adjustments. That's all from us. Thank you very much.